Hello and welcome back to a new Warframe video on my channel. Today, we're diving into Volt, a Warframe many of you have requested in the past. A big shout out to those of you who even told me in-game which videos you wanted to see. So let's jump into the video and please feel free to request other Warframes in the comment section below. We're using 3 Tawforged Crimson Shards on Volt, each providing 15% ability strength. In addition, we're using 2 Tawforged Amber Shards on Volt, each providing 37.5% casting speed. This is absolutely necessary because it's a very ability-spamming build we're running here. To kick off this build, we're using our Aura mod, Growing Power. Thanks to Volt's kit, we'll have its bonus consistently active anyway. In this build, Primed Sure-Footed is a flex slot. If it doesn't suit your playstyle, feel free to swap it out for alternatives like Cunning Drift or Power Drift. ARCHON Stretch offers excellent synergy with Volt. His kit provides us with electricity status, allowing us to constantly regenerate energy. Streamline is also a flex slot in this build, thanks to our high energy regeneration. Feel free to use a different mod if you prefer. Unlike my other builds, Equilibrium here serves more for survivability than for energy replenishment. Its energy benefits are primarily a bonus in this setup. Our primary defensive mod here is Rolling Guard. Its ability to instantly strip away status effects lets us play far more directly and aggressively, ensuring our survival even in the thick of combat. Our main source of raw ability strength, aside from Molt Augmented, comes from Blind Rage. We're pushing this to build a massive strength pool because Volt benefits from strength in far too many ways to ever pass it up. To ensure a healthy duration for our abilities, we're using Primed Continuity. This helps us avoid the need to constantly recast them, keeping our flow smooth. In addition to Archon Stretch, we're using Augur Reach to cover most tile sets with our range. Trust me, playing with 175% range feels significantly better. Finally, we're capping off our mod section with Volt's Augment Capacitance. This mod provides us with what feels like an infinite supply of shields. With this ability active, true death becomes almost out of the question, that is, until you encounter pesky status effects like heat and toxin. We'll dive into those later. The choice of arcanes is entirely up to you. My recommendations would be to focus on boosting weapon damage, ability strength, or ability duration. Anything else is pretty much unnecessary. The only mod which is important here is Synth Deconstruct. Now here's the problem with Volt. You should ideally avoid weapons with high ammo consumption. With this type of weapon, you won't have a great time playing Volt in this build, unless you're using something like Carrier as your sentinel. Instead, you should opt for weapons that have a high ammo capacity or a high ammo pickup rate, like the Cuvan Nuker, for example. But of course, this choice is also entirely up to you. Okay, that's enough theory. Let's put this all into practice in the Simulacrum. Nourish, while he digests, enemies that attack or are attacked by Volt suffer viral damage and energy sources provide more energy. These buffs extend to squad mates. Volt deploys an obstacle of energy, providing cover in any situation. Shots fired through the shield made by Volt and his allies gain plus 50% electricity damage and plus 100% critical multiplier. A maximum of 6 electric shields can be created at a time. Volt has the ability to pick up one of his electric shields through a context action. Volt energizes his body and nearby warframes, giving them increased speed and dexterity for a short time. Allies can backflip to remove speed if they wish to opt out. Paralyze nearby hostiles with a damaging electric charge. This also shocks approaching enemies. If affected targets die but one is left alive, it will begin to damage itself after another 4.5 seconds. If total stun duration or remaining duration is shorter than 4.5 seconds, affected target will take no damage. Volt's passive does affect discharge, but the bonus damage is not simply added onto the ability's total damage output. Well, that wraps up the commentary part of the video. If this video helped you, please leave a comment, a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, enjoy the gameplay and thank you all for watching. Stay healthy and happy looting. See you in the next one.